अस्सलामुअलैकुम एंड वेलकम बैक टू रियलिटी चेक, जहां स्टेटमेंट्स सिर्फ स्टेटमेंट्स नहीं होते और जब पावर पैनिक करती है तो सच माइक पर खुद ही स्लिप हो जाता है। टुडेज एपिसोड इज बिट अनकंफर्टेबल, लाउड बट नेसेसरी. We are talking about a country where protecting children triggers threats and where reform does not invite debate, it invites domination. आज हम पूछेंगे, when power slips, why do some men go straight to threatening children? When does religion guide and when does it become a shield? And while the world runs toward green energy, AI and shiny metals, why are some still using a 16-year-old girl as a political argument? No outrage for the sake of drama. We have facts, psychology, and just enough satire to digest this mess. Seatbelts on. In today's episode, we will expose how power and metals will show their glow too. Let's get into it. When power feels threatened, some men threaten children. Let's stop pretending that this was just a statement, this was not an opinion, this was not theology, this was a threat, wrapped in religion and delivered with confidence. When JUIF leader Hafiz Hamdullah says, अगर प्रोवोक किया गया तो मैं 16 साल की लड़की से शादी कर लूँगा, he is not making a hypothetical statement, he is flexing. Because in Balochistan, where 62% of girls are already married before 18, this is not shocking behavior, it is familiar. And that is why exactly he said what he said. This was not bravery, this was someone saying out loud, हम यहाँ law से ऊपर हैं. Psychology 101. When power structures feel threatened, they don't debate, they intimidate. And after the Balochistan Assembly finally did something historic, raising the marriage age to 18 in late 2025, certain men panicked. So instead of arguing data, health, outcomes, education, and survival rates, they went straight to the most extreme boundary violation possible. In Pakistan, only 13% of married girls finish secondary school. This is not accidental. That's the system working exactly as designed. This was not about desire, yet it was about control as performance. Let's talk about a public reminder. हम decide करते हैं कि कौन बच्चा रहेगा और कौन बीवी बनेगा. That's not religion. That is patriarchy cosplaying as faith. He also said any law against Quran and Sunnah deserves no respect. Cool. Okay, quick question then. Where exactly in Quran and Sunnah does it say? Ignore the maternal mortality, ignore trauma, ignore the consent, ignore that girls under 18 are twice as likely to die in childbirth. In Balochistan alone, nearly 60% of girls gave their first birth before adulthood. If that's protection, then words have officially lost their meaning. This debate escaped parliament because parents know the truth. A 16-year-old is not mature. She is vulnerable. Data from 2024 shows child brides in rural Pakistan face severe isolation, long-term psychological trauma, loss of autonomy. People are not angry because of the ideology. They are angry because they see the pattern. If the law bends for the political threats, it breaks for everyone else. This backlash is not about Islam. It's about fear. Fear of modern law replacing informal power. Fear of educated girls. Yes, fear of educated and fear of protected children who grow up asking questions. In Balochistan, where power already rests on silence, an independent girl is dangerous. So instead of debating a law that could save lives, they threaten to violate it publicly. That is not confidence. That's panic with a microphone. This is not Islam versus West, religion versus secularism. This is children versus men who lose power. When children are protected, when someone responds to child protection laws, by threatening child marriage. They're telling you exactly who they are scared of. Girls who grow up, girls who study, girls who survive. And that fear, that's the loudest confession of all. Metals went crazy in 2025 and officially became, oops, we underestimated metals year. Gold, silver, कॉपर, प्लेटिनियम सब ने मिलकर ये प्रूव कर दिया है कि जब दुनिया स्ट्रेस में हो मेटल्स जिम ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं. एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द ओजी गोल्ड. जब दुनिया पैनिक करती है गोल्ड ग्लो अप करता है. गोल्ड वाज द मेन कैरेक्टर ऑफ 2025, up nearly 70%. Why? Chaos, wars and tensions everywhere, and inflation that refused to die. Central banks quietly holding gold and dollar weakening. ETFs alone saw 31,315 crore inflows, and retail investors FT से कुछ नहीं, चलो gold ही सही. Safe haven, more like emotional support asset. Yes, silver, the real overachiever. Silver said, gold भाई जरा aside हो जाओ, and up to 140% briefly world's third most valuable asset. Why? Industrial and tech demand, EVs, solar panels, semiconductors, AI telecoms, and volatility high. Analysts project around $90 to $100 in the medium term and $150+ in the longer run. Silver investors are right now, बस एक बार stable रह जाओ भाई. However, copper is the silent workhorse. Copper is up to 36% in the market. Let's talk about its demand drivers. EV use is now 4x more copper than petrol cars. AI data centers and power grids are expanding. Supply tight due to mining disruptions in Chile and Peru. Declining ore quality, however, US 50% tariffs as well. And the result, stockpiling and rising prices. Green transition चाहिए, पहले मुझे चाहिए. Platinum is the late entry but full with a drama. From below $1,000 to near $2,300, up close to 140%. Let's talk about the demand supply constraints and renewed investor interest is equals to glow up of the year. Quietly stole the spotlight, yes. Retail investors, physical से digital तक का सफर. गोल्ड प्राइसेस अब इतनी ऊपर चली गई हैं कि ज्वेलरी देखकर ही थक जाते हैं. डिजिटल गोल्ड बूम रेगुलेटर ने वार्निंग दे दिया है और ठंड आ चुकी है. क्लासिकल रिटेल साइकिल बाय एट इट्स पीक एंड पैनिक एट वार्निंग इज क्लोज टू एग्जिट halfway. 2026 outlook, crash? Experts say relax. Major crash is highly unlikely. Supporting factors are that global rate cuts are expected, central banks still buying gold, copper and silver supply deficits around the world, green energy and AI demand are accelerating. Yes, volatility तो होगी, yes, pullbacks भी आएंगे, but metals are not done. Structural demand and geopolitical seasoning. 2025 ने ये तो क्लियर कर दिया है कि metals are no longer boring uncle assets. Gold is equals to security, silver is equal to tech, and copper is equal to infrastructure, and platinum is equals to underrated hustle. Investors finally are realizing that real assets don't tweet, but they deliver. Here's the takeaway from today's episode, simple but uncomfortable. When someone responds to the child protection law with the threat of child marriage, they're not defending religion, they are defending their own authority. And when we allow that, law stays on paper and children pay the price in real life. Meanwhile, 2025 gave us another reality check that when stress hits the world, metals shine and systems are exposed. Gold said, fear has a price, while silver said, future is shiny but volatile. Copper reminded us that slogans are hollow without infrastructure. And last but not the least, platinum proved that ignored things can also make a comeback. At Reality Check, we do not sell slogans, fear, or blind optimism. We just say, understand the facts, question power and never weaponize the weakest. I am Ramna Said and this was today's reality check. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में, क्योंकि दुनिया नहीं रुक रही और हम भी नहीं.